guys, welcome back to my channel. We just wanted to make a quick video saying that we are pregnant.
Yay!
So we wanted to make a video about how we found out, how we got pregnant, our reactions. So I think the big question that everyone is going to ask was this planned?
No.
No.
Not even a little.
Nope. So this was a surprise to us. As many of you know from my previous video, I actually have PCOS. So this was a double surprise. We didn't really think that we would get pregnant, especially not accidentally. I would say about a year ago, probably a little bit after I got diagnosed with PCOS, I had heard of these. They're called Balance by Alani Nu. If it will focus, there we go. So I've heard that it's supposed to balance out your hormones, and for some people it was making it easier for them to get pregnant, but we were still taking our birth control. We weren't looking to get pregnant, but I was thinking if there's something that can balance out my hormones and just increase my mood, then I might as well take it. And I think that this is the reason I got pregnant. I don't think it canceled out my birth control, but it just like balanced everything out to make me fertile, and then it happened. So we found out on January 3rd. I am always taking tests because I'm psycho. Like, how many tests would I take all the time?
2 or 3 a week.
Yeah, like I was always taking tests just because it would ease my mind, and because I had PCOS, I was always irregular anyway, so I didn't know if I was pregnant, and so any like weird symptom at all, I would take a test. So January 2nd, which was a Thursday, I was feeling a little bit crampy, like I was about to start my period. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna start my time of the month. But then it like started feeling like little like pulling sensations, which was a little different. And so I was like, that's a little weird. So that morning I took the test. Oh no, you can't even see it anymore. But so you can see the control line is right there. Sorry about my nasty nails. And then the other line is super, super faint. But it was very, very faint that morning. And so, how was I reacting when I saw that faint line?
So I was still sleeping because she gets up for work a little bit earlier than I do. And she came into the room crying, and I thought something was wrong. And she said that she's pregnant, and I didn't hear her the first time. So she said it a few more times, and she cried a lot, and we both went to work.
Yeah. So his immediate reaction was he jumped up out of bed and said, well, you jumped out of bed and you were like, are these happy tears or are these sad tears?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. Because I was just so surprised and I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to feel. And I was just panicking. We weren't planning it. We weren't expecting it. And I was not expecting to see a positive because like I said, I take so many all the time. So I was like, it's going to be negative like it always is. So the fact that I saw that positive, I was like, oh my gosh, what do we do? So right after I took that positive, because it was so faint, Rob was like, I can barely see it, so are you sure? And I was like, no, a positive is a positive no matter how faint it is. So right after, I was like, I had a leftover electronic one because the one that I had taken was like the really, really cheap ones that you can buy in bulk. And so I was like, you know what, I still have to pee like a tiny bit. I'll just see if it's enough to pee on the stick. And I doubt that I bet it will be like inconclusive because I doubt that I'll be able to pee at all. But I was able to get a tiny bit out, and as soon as I did, it popped up as pregnant. And it's not focusing. There we go. So then I came into him and was like, well, it says pregnant. So that's when we...
So then I started packing my bags.
No. So then that's when we really knew that it was for real. So that was our reactions. We didn't tell anyone until the next night.
Family.
Yep. And yeah, it was crazy and not expected, but definitely think that it was because of me. So I plan on making pregnancy updates, and I want to try to do them probably weekly or bi-weekly. Right now, like, nothing is really changing, so it'll probably be bi-weekly. But I'll also we'll do another video of what our family's reactions were, and our first emergency ultrasound and what that was about, and then our first real appointment, and we will keep you updated along on the journey. Thank you for watching, and make sure that you subscribe and follow along for updates. Thanks.
Hit one of these buttons.